All right, back to earth now. Restaurants desperately trying to get past the damage dished out by the pandemic, now being served a new threat in their efforts to get back to business. A shortage of willing workers. To Charlie Gasparino, who's bellying up to the bar at his Upper East Side haunt Sistina with owner Giuseppe, Bruno. Hey, Charlie.
Liz, I want you to know I paid the bill, okay? I know I got a few emails out there. People think I'm eating free spaghetti from Giuseppe here. I just want to give a little background on Giuseppe and his brother Gerardo and Cosimo, the Bruno brothers. They're an American success story. They came to this country with almost nothing. They started as dishwashers, busboys, maitre d's. They built 3 of the great Italian restaurants in this city, Sistina, San Pietro, Caravaggio. They served the Wall Street elite. This is an American success story that we almost lost last year because of the pandemic and the very harsh lockdowns, which a lot of people think were way out of control, way too much, 25% and 0. Tell me a little bit how you survived this, and then I want to get into how you're trying to survive what's going on now. Tell us about the past year.
Well, the past year was really horrible. At the beginning, I didn't think we were going to make it because we saw a lot of loss of life, and the virus was really...
Customers of yours got it?
Yeah,
right?
Customers got it. People disappeared from New York. We had nothing. We were not used to do deliveries. Actually, none of our customers were around, so we probably did nothing for 5 months, and until we opened outside. And then we started to go 25%, and the little bit we had outside.
And you had to put massive capital investment in.
Yes. I put in everything I had, and then we got a little help from the government, and that took us this far. But now that we are open this far, we cannot, business is coming back. Seems like everybody got vaccinated. Business coming back, but we don't have the people. We can't work. The government said, the governor said that we should open 75, and by June 1st, 100%. But how can we work with 75% people, the workforce less?
Let's just be real clear here. Today, the markets are off very significantly. One reason is inflation. And on a granular level, you're talking about inflation here. So you're open. You need more workers. Mm-hmm. You can't find those workers because guess what? You're competing against Joe Biden's handouts, his checks that he's giving people. And it's more advantageous for someone to sit home and collect the checks than work. Isn't that what you're seeing
Absolutely.
here?
But I want to say one thing before anything. I want to say to the president, this is not political. I love you. I think you're a great man. I think you're a great president. But I would like you to tell the governor to send people to New York City and to ask every little business what difficulties we are going through. And the people who came back to work, they want 30% more hike in a paychecks, in a minimum wage. They want $20. They want $23. We probably don't have anybody, and the people that work with us right now, they are stressed out, they don't want to work, and it's creating a real crisis. So I would love to say to the president to really take this city like New York in consideration, and to see we elect them to solve our problem. This is their problems that we are facing a problem. We are a small business. We cannot afford this anymore. We're going to go out of business because the price of the labor is so high, and the people are not really around 100%, and we're paying taxes, real estate tax and all that. Practically inflation, you're right. I think we're all going to be in a lot of trouble.
So you can't compete against Joe Biden?
No, I don't want to compete again. I was not elected to be president, and I wouldn't dare compete with Mr. Biden. But I would like to tell Mr. Biden that he has to send people in New York and ask every small business, if I'm not telling you the truth, don't trust me. Go and ask these people. Go to the small business.
You were saying that your next door neighbor came to you and said, do you have any help?
No,
do you know who can be a housekeeper for them?
Right, I'm on 81st and Madison Avenue. Right. Everybody on the block came to ask me, oh, by the way, do you know a housekeeper? Housekeeper? Why you guys cannot find a housekeeper? Well, we're in the same problem. People really disappeared because housekeepers don't want to work for less money from what they're collecting. Right. So housekeeper, busboy, waiters, captain.
The upshot is, and they're giving me a hard rap here, is government stay out of the economy, more or less, right?
Well, I think government should stay out of the economy. Should really understand, and they have so many.
And that they're hurting. They're making it. They're making a bad situation worse. They're screaming in my ear. Do you know? No one yells at you in your restaurant because you own the place.
Mm-hmm. Why are they screaming in your ear?
They're like Liz's people are screaming rap, rap, rap.
Rap, okay, well, then, I don't know. But I think this is a very important...
How to say rap in Italian.
I understand, but this is a very important issue for New York and for the people in the restaurant business. Please pay attention. is going to create a big problem.
By the way, how do you say rap in Italian?
All right, we're about to be cut off. The Fubo CEO is coming up next.